Hi, Jerry with Decking in a Day. What do you get in your Costco kit for decking in a day? So the quantities will change for an 8x12 versus a 12x12, but everything else is the same. So you're gonna get some camo hidden fasteners, which we have a video on. You're gonna get the framing tool. There's 2 of them in here, along with a bunch of extra screws, so that, you know, if you break them or, you know, you can use brand new ones, but you lay 2 framing tools per frame, you pull them together, you bolt the frames together, and then you take the tools off. And then in here we put a package with a label if you want to ship them back. We'll give you a $100 gift card if you ship these back to us. Here we have top decking screws with plugs. So these are going to be on the outside of the decking boards. You screw these in, these attach to the frame, and then you put the plugs in, and it hides the screws. We give you a ratchet, a wrench, and a couple of sockets. We have an important thing. You're going to do this in the very, very beginning. This will be step 1, string line and level line. So what will happen is that you take these stakes, you basically put them 12 to 13 feet apart. You pull the string level tight, you put the level on it, and then you're going to measure down and you're going to find out if you're sloping this way or sloping that way. Bits for the deck screws and the camos. So any of the screws here that you're using on the decking, we provide the bits, and we also provide the guide. And last but not least is the level. We give you a free level. So the level you can put on the deck one way and you can put it on the deck the other way. Just kind of see that you're making progress as you're putting your frames together. Okay, so what does not come in decking in a day? The pavers. So depending on your slope, your height, your terrain, you're gonna need to buy the pavers after you set up your level, you figure out your slope. You can buy those at a local big box store. You might need a shovel, right? So we don't recommend setting it right on thick grass. You might want to cut out the section that looks like your paver. So if I was to put a paver down, I'd probably cut a square out, and then I would tamp the ground, and I would put this on the ground, and then I would put my framing on top of that, my leveler. You're gonna need a hammer. You're gonna need a hammer for a couple of reasons. Knock deck boards together, use it as a pry bar. We usually use blue tape on the end of the hammer so we don't scar anything. A tape measure, and then really the main tool is going to be a drill. It can be battery operated, can be corded, doesn't matter. 2 is preferable because you're gonna have 2 types of drill bits. You're gonna have one for the camo and you're gonna have one for the Cortex. But you can get away with 1 drill, not a problem. The deck that you purchased was put together in our factory, and we go through a checklist of quality parameters to make sure that your deck is level, your deck is square, you don't have boards that are scratched, that your boards are labeled to make it easy to put together, and that we've pre-drilled some areas so that when you're fitting the boards together, that it just makes it simple for 2 people to lay out. We also have included just about everything. You're only going to need a couple of items that you probably already have in your home toolbox or your garage to finish off the deck. We've provided a manual. On that manual, there's a QR code. It will take you to the training videos, and it'll also take you to our 800 number tech support, and we're here to help. We want you to have a successful installation of your deck and enjoy decking in a day for the summer. Thanks for watching.